It's all right, Millie. There are no monsters under your bed. I know that intellectually. But, in the middle of the night, weird and improbable things seem real. I know. I was afraid of creatures under my bed at your age. I think it's something most kids face.
What if I just stay here until after the election?
I don't know, Dad. Even though it's you, this is still kind of unnerving.
I'll have the vegetarian minestrone, please. Vegetarian? Yes. Oh, I get it. You're too good to eat meat like the rest of us. Aren't you, you potato woman? Look at your teeth. Did it ever occur to you that you're supposed to be a carnivore? Have you ever heard of the food chain? Huh? Have you? Look, can I just have my soup? Plants are alive too. I bet you never thought of that. Miss Carrot Face. Here's your soup, Your Majesty. We. Insecure society.
Tea, please.
Oh, so you think us coffee drinkers are a bunch of pathetic addicts, huh?
I'm Llewellyn and I'm the most popular candidate. We're the other candidate and we suck. We bow down to you. That's great because live from New York, it's Saturday night.
What exactly is this?
I think it's political discourse going into rigor mortis.
Hello?
Llewellyn, this is Isolda. Your latest poll numbers have skyrocketed.
What? Why?
Well, Saturday Night Live did a favorable portrayal of your performance in the presidential debates.
But I haven't appeared in any debates.
That doesn't really matter. A lot more people get their impressions from SNL.
Son, after this business is over, how would you feel about a long vacation on the planet Earth?
Honestly, I think Dad's in over his head. He's of another time. Voters and even candidates are basing whole philosophies on TV comedians' political jokes. Could things get any lower?
What if people started basing their philosophies on comic strips?
Okay, that would be lower.
The real problem with this campaign is the scrutiny. I feel as if I can't utter a word without repercussions. Well, it doesn't mean I can't enjoy a cup of coffee.
That's a good attitude.
Pass the cream, please.
Hello. My name is Ozymandias. Today, this strip presents, for your consideration, the turning point in a presidential election campaign. Democracy in the age of polls and sound bites, you see, is a fickle thing. Observe as my father's young, eager, idealistic press secretary, my cousin Isolda, sows the seeds of political destruction. Can you tell us how often the candidate speaks to God?
For the last time, no peyote-influenced dorky questions.
Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Llewellyn.
Yes?
What do you have to say about your press secretary's claim that you do not speak directly with God?
Well, of course that's true. What's your point?
The other candidates responded piously. I asked God about it. He's bummed. Trick or treat. Man. Good haul this year. Yup. No complaints. My only regret is that I've had to give up entirely on the idea of actually trying to scare anyone. It's impossible. It's hard, but Millie gave it a good shot this year. Oh? What's she going as? The Supreme Court after 4 years of a George W. Bush presidency, come again?
Give us candy. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side. Your dad's taken a big hit in the polls, and it's all my fault.
Well, he doesn't really want to win anyway. Nobody's mad at you.
It's not that. I wanted to do something to make my parents really proud, is all. I mean, my dad's in charge of plotting to cover up UFO landings. I thought maybe if I could put a dragon in the White House, I'd finally measure up as a conspirator.
What does your mom do?
She's the president of Amway. It's not such a big deal, Isolda. People make mistakes. I screw up all the time. Like, this one time I decided to make a quiche. Mom made me scrape all the charred gorgonzola off the ceiling, and I was washing egg yolk out of my fur for 3 weeks. And the less said about the onions the better. On the other hand, I guess explosive cuisine never affected the outcome of a national election. I feel a lot better about that now. I'll try to contain my gratitude. And with less than a week remaining before the election, Llewellyn's dip in the polls due to a growing public perception that he simply isn't pious enough to be president has evidently placed victory out of his reach. One can only speculate as to what goes through the mind of a candidate at such a somber moment. particularly this candidate. Can you smell it, Ozzy? It's in the air. It's the pungent, slightly rotten smell of a political defeat, a movement that's turned like rotting expired mayonnaise. It's a decay that spread from me. I'm a bacterium.
Actually, that's just Henley down the block you're smelling.
Oh, I get this a lot. Hi, Mom. This is Isolda. I think I blew it.
What are you talking about, dear?
Well, we're dropping in the polls, and...
Listen, hon. You helped almost skew a national election. I'm very proud of you. Your father mostly tries to distract rednecks with hubcaps, rubber aliens, and swamp gas. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Wow. I don't know what to say, Mom.
I'm serious, kiddo. Your dad's a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Well, son, it's nearly all over but the voting.
Yeah.
There's a lesson to be taken from this experience.
What's that?
Democracy is weird.
Amen.
Miss Sorkowitz. Miss Sorkowitz. Yes, Millicent? What color is air? What was Albert Einstein's first name? Why don't any highways go to Hawaii? Who invented gravity? Was fire discovered before or after the moon landing? If you freeze potato salad, will it, Millicent? Well, I believe this conclusively disproved Ms. Sorkowitz's claim that there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Beauty is truth. Truth beauty. I think. Billions of miles. Millions of years. It makes the details of our lives seem so very small and insignificant. And we're down here fretting about something as petty as election results.
Yeah. Makes you wonder if the politically apathetic masses actually have their priorities straighter than we think.
Dude. The details of my life seem so small and insignificant compared to the size of Pamela Anderson's thingies.
Hello, Llewellyn here, with an important election day message. Voting is an important responsibility. I sincerely urge all of you who bother to inform yourselves and think issues through to do your civic duty. It is my further hope that all of you who vote at random, or based on emotional reactions untempered by reason, facts, or concern for others, will do your civic duty. Stay home and watch television. You'll enjoy it more anyway. Remember, folks, democracy depends on an informed electorate.
We're hoping for a voter turnout of about 12. Thanks for waiting here by yourself for 45 minutes. Here's a referral.
Thank you.
I give up. Why is playing doctor considered risque?
Maybe adults are worried it'll make us cynical. Timely, forget what George W. Bush said. Putting food on your family is a bad idea.
Oh.
So, now we're looking at a possible recount because thousands of people accidentally voted for the wrong person.
That's right.
Wow. You couldn't have made up a scenario like this one. Reality trumps fiction for implausibility. Which raises a question. How can we possibly hope to satirize this?
We could go downtown and give random people wedgies.
How is that going to help?
It's not, but it'd be a lot more fun. So are you any closer to unlocking the secrets of the universe?
Actually, I'm trying to find my navel.